Hi everybody, this is Tina. This is not going to be a makeup video, a hair video, or anything like that, but what I'd like to discuss with you today is prints. And prints can be kind of difficult. For any season, I don't care what season you are, solids always work. They're a good staple and a good go-to. Prints can be a little bit more tricky, especially if you're one of the summer seasons. If you're a soft summer, well, a blended pattern or a monochromatic look is going to be your best bet. And if you're a light summer, you can go into something a little bit more lively because you have some spring blend. But when you're a true summer, you're in between and it can be kind of tricky to find something that's really going to work. Now, I want you to go ahead and I'm going to pan down so you can see this, but have you look at the blouse that I'm wearing. And this blouse has a white background, but it has a lot of a very blended look to it. The shape is very soft and it's blurred. This is the kind of pattern that's ideal for you, especially when you're wearing white. You don't want to wear something with a defined edge, and let me show you what I'm talking about. I have another blouse here that has a fairly undefined pattern, but it's black and white. And as you can see when I put this on, the black and white is all you see on me. Your eye is just drawn down to this, whereas where I'm wearing this, you see me entirely. Let me go ahead and pan out here just a little bit. Oh, stop it. This little webcam sometimes doesn't want to behave. Okay, so obviously a really harsh black and white print is not going to work for you. So what kind of prints will? Well, you even have to be careful within your own colors. So I'm going to show you another print, old dress that I have. And I love this print, and it's got all kinds of great true summer colors in it, but there's a problem with it. There's a little bit too much going on. I mean, I can get away with this, but see how there's a lot of white in the background? If you find a really pretty floral print in your colors and it has a lot of white in the background, it's probably not going to work because the white will just stand away and your eye is going to be drawn down to the print rather than you as a whole person. So let's try something else. Let's try a blended pattern. This is another example of a great blended pattern. See, now with this, I'm totally in harmony. Nothing is standing out, it's all coming together as one unit, and that's what you're looking for when you get dressed. You want to look all as one picture, and this is a great example. This is like a moire print, and see how it's got soft blurred edges, it's all blended. The colors are semi-monochromatic, maybe a little bit analogous, but this is ideal. This is just perfect. This is exactly what you're looking for. Okay, let's go on to some other prints. Now this is a great print. The print on this edge, the print edges on this are a little bit more defined, but can you see how the color difference between the print and the background is not that much different? It's very subtle. This is a great choice if you're a true summer, to have a defined edge print, but make sure that it's kind of almost the same tone as the background. This is definitely a monochromatic print. And here's another one. I love this. See, there's a little bit of a light color in the background, but the print size is very small. Your eye, it makes your eye move, and it doesn't take away from you as a whole person. It's not big and bold and standing out. And this is another great monochromatic print. We have a darker purple, a lighter purple, and there's also white in here, but the white is very muted and blurred, and it blends in with the rest. Let's talk about sparkle, because sparkle is so prevalent in evening wear, and you wonder, how much sparkle can I handle? Can I handle a lot? Can I handle a little bit? Well, if you're a true summer, you really have to watch it with the sparkle because it can overtake you in a big hurry. I have this little pattern here, this little scarf, and this is the perfect amount of sparkle. See, it's not too much, it's not too little, it's just a little bit of a shimmer. This is about as much sparkle as you could possibly stand. You want the pieces of sparkle to be very tiny, like a glitter size. You don't want paillettes or sequins or anything like that. If you do sequins, make sure they're just kind of scattered here and there. You don't want solid sequins because it's too much. But this is, I love this. Not very comfortable to wear, but this is the perfect amount of sparkle for a true summer. And then we have small defined prints like this. This is great. It's a little bit more animated, but again, nothing's jumping out at you. It's all kind of going together in this beautiful monochromatic pattern. Honestly, this one's a little bit too muted for me, but this kind of gives you a good visual idea of what to look for as far as prints goes. Tie-dye and anything kind of resembling tie-dye, I know a lot of people think tie-dye is tacky, but for a true summer, it really isn't. Look at me, I got sparkle on me from that scarf. So anything kind of resembling tie-dye is great because the pattern is unformed and it's very blended. So here's something that kind of resembles tie-dye. And again, very blended, undefined edges. The colors are next to one another on the color wheel. One thing you don't really want to do if you're a true summer, you don't really want to use colors that are opposite ends of the color wheel. And by that, let me see if I can find an example here. Even though our colors are very muted, or muted to a degree, if you wear big blocks of complementary colors, it's just way too much. Like, say for instance, this red and this green. Beautiful, but what are they going to be like on you? Then let's put it on. Just see, that's a little bit too much because both colors are competing for attention. But if I wear just one, or if I wear maybe 2 or 3 in an analogous combination, not like this, but let's try to find another color here. Like this, now this is really pretty, and nothing stands out or grabs your attention at all. Goes together. So anyway, if you have been confused about prints, I hope this tutorial kind of helped you out. That way when you go shopping, you pretty much know what to look for as far as prints go. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.